Alright, guys, welcome to another edition of us, me and Faizal, just talking nonsense about games. And this week's episode is actually on Warframe, something that both Faizal and I have played for quite some time. But a bit of a disclaimer: I have stopped playing Warframe for the past a year and a half or so. I've logged in and out just to see what's up, but I don't really follow the updates. But Faizal has always been an avid fan, an active player, and very much so well in tune on what's happening in Warframe. So this particular entry, we just want to talk about what's happening with Warframe in general, why people are coming back to the game to some extent, and everybody is anticipating for the new, was that the new war,
New War update.
the new war updates, which is, when is it due again?
Probably my prediction is by the end of the year.
By the end of the year, something that everybody is
Yeah.
excited to look forward to. But in the meantime, I just wanted to gauge Faisal's opinion on the matter. Basically, what is the state of Warframe now? What can players do while they wait for the new expansion, and what can we wait for the new expansion? So, without further ado, I'm just gonna let Faisal explain what is happening with the state of the game now. Why people are still playing this game after so long. So over to you, Faisal.
Alright. So, hello guys, welcome.
Mm.
It's me, Faizal, aka Shafara. Alright. So I also just like them. I quit a while back. After I think I reached the peak of the game back then. It's like nothing else much to do.
When is the
Yeah,
peak?
so I think around 2 years somewhere at the time you stop as well. I think.
I see. Okay.
Alright. So and then recently I come back around 5 months ago and see what the game has to offer. Because I keep seeing news about it and it keep getting interesting. So I give it a try. Alright. So I would say right now the game is in a healthy state.
Mm.
Okay, from a perspective of a new player and a progressive player, as in that mid, as in early to mid gameplay. Yeah, I would say the game is in a healthy state. All right, so I don't want to delve too far. Let's ask then what his concern is.
Okay.
All right, which part of the game that you think concern you as a returning or new player?
Okay. You said it's in a healthy state. I remember when we somewhat stopped playing a year and a half or 2 years ago. Things were getting very boring. Things were getting very monotonous. There was not a lot of content to go through. I think you have maxed out everything you can, and I was just trailing somewhat far behind, but I was trailing. So let's just talk about what are the normal contents that player do. What's happening here? Never mind. So you have your normal missions, you have your free roams at either what is this, Plains of Eidolon or Fortuna. So I just want to ask you, my concern is basically is that
Tenno, your
what's
codex
fun
has
now?
been updated with a new quest.
What's fun now? Yeah.
All right. Like any other game, right? Playing with friends is confirm fun. Okay, it's confirm to have fun if you play with friends. But for mostly like a solo player, okay, I believe there's more variety to the end game now.
More variety to the end game.
Yeah. I would not say back in the days. I would say Warframe has always been like one type of grind. Which is survive the longest, kill the toughest enemies. Just try to be what do you call it? Just be the strongest that is possible, and then everyone has the same objective apparently. Right? Alright. Now they varied up that thing. It's no longer how fast can you clear the content. It's now about how much variety you can do in while grinding.
Well, what are the varieties?
Alright. As you know, the latest one is Sister of Power.
Okay.
Alright. It's like a Shadow of War Nemesis system.
Shadow of War Nemesis system.
Yeah. like that. It's like there's this sisters that trying to hunt you down for your money essentially.
I see.
Alright.
Okay.
Yes, and then there's the arbitration where you only have one life to survive. If you die, the mission will fail.
I see.
Yeah. There's a lot of variety. And then there's your normal 40 is like a 3 mission chain where you do what is it? Like a daily high reward, high risk team play.
Daily high reward. Okay.
Yes. It's like a very like augmented map. There's like a mythic plus augmented.
Mythic.
I would say that.
Mythic.
Yeah. There's like the map is very augmented. They change how the map behaves, something like that. Yes. Then there's for the veteran we have the skill path.
Okay.
Where your whole map is like elevated to a end game stage. Your star chart.
Okay, our star chart.
Yeah. It's like the enemy start at level 100 and then you grow from there.
So basically you get progressively harder and then basically the rewards what you get.
And then that's how you challenge your knowledge and what you know about Warframe.
Alright, fair enough.
Then what else? And then there's a lead. It's like the different faction kind of Sister Favos. It's like multiple type of gameplay.
Multiple types.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, go on, sorry.
So I always see this game as a perspective of a new player.
Why is that?
Okay. So you see, as a veteran, I never see this kind of perspective. Alright. The moment player entered the game as a new player, fresh player, they will be bombarded by content.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay? Since 80% of the content can reach early in the game.
80% early in the game. Are you sure?
There's actually a lot, yeah. They barred by the mastery rank then most of the time.
Yeah, barred by the mastery rank, yeah, of course.
Yes. Okay, so some games wish they have as much content as Warframe. That's I would say. Okay, so that's my perspective at the very least.
Right now on
Okay,
the state
so
game.
okay, what other aspect of the game that you can say there?
Is basically I know everyone is looking forward to it. We you and I have watched the New War trailer, I think, gameplay trailer. Announcement and trailer.
Alright.
It's very interesting where they're heading with the game. Is basically you don't only handle a Warframe, but you have your own either Corpus and Grenier squad, is it? Or you have all three?
That's much as we being told. There's not much reveal yet.
There's not much reveal. Okay, still
yeah.
speculative at this point of time. But that being said, people are waiting for that particular expansion. So what are they doing now to prepare for it? Are they grinding? What kind of activities that people are actually doing to prepare for the expansion? What are you doing actually to prepare for the expansion?
Right now, I'm trying to max out everything.
In what sense?
That's how. In what sense that we don't know what type of gameplay or content that they're gonna bring.
Okay.
In the new war, there's probably another mission type. There's probably gonna be there are the different type of grinding.
Different type of grinding.
So the more you invest in your build, the more you invest in your knowledge of the game, so you can grind faster and have fun that way. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yes. Alright. I think another concern. I think this a big thing. Your concern, the grind part.
The grind part, yes, exactly. I mean, the entire game is just basically you grinding towards min-maxing your character. That's well and fair because most games are like that. Okay, but in Warframe, it's like you get one Warframe, and then once you get all the parts for another Warframe and you craft it and whatnot, the grind begins anew. certain people love that kind of thing, but for me, it's not that I hate it. Is that at the end of the day, where do you find fun in such a game?
Alright. So I'm just gonna tell you one word again then.
Okay,
Justified.
justified.
Yeah. Alright. You need to make sure all the grind you do is justified then.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So let's pick another example. Okay. Why do we grind? Okay. Why do we grind? So we can farm other things faster then.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. That's the justification. Okay. We grind a specific part of we grind a warframe or weapon or you know what, it applies to any other aspect of life or any other game that the same thing, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So that we can grind something else faster then. Yes, that's the justification. Okay, so once you're done with one warframe, okay, the fun comes when you try new stuff then. When you try to, you know, okay, let's say the warframe that you play right now, Chroma, right?
Yeah.
Okay, after you're done with this warframe, okay, then you can test out another warframe then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for you to get that warframe, you have to max out your Chroma first. You know, just to make the grind easier. And for you to prepare for whatever the game company put you in the future.
Okay, understand.
So that's my perspective lah. That's my perspective. Okay, so when I grind, I try to be, you know, as like any others, right? I try to be the strongest as possible, kill the enemy faster and everything. Yes, that's one of the point because you want to grind faster, right? Be effective. Okay.
I see.
People, I would not say people, but most gamers they don't like the grind because of their mentality. Then they don't have the reason why they grind.
They don't have a reason why they grind. Okay.
They don't know why they grind. That's the reason. They just grind, and they don't know why. There's no like end objective why they grind. That's what makes the grind kind of mundane to them most of the time.
I guess that's fair because yeah, when I started the game too, I really have no idea what to do apart from just getting warframes and warframe parts. And
So
apart
right
from that, I
now,
don't know what to do. Yeah.
So far, the game just sustain themselves with a new warframe and a new weapon for now.
Okay.
Okay, and then frequent event come in and come go, and then a little bit like a weekends event for you to help boost you up faster.
Okay.
That's much up. Yeah.
Alright.
What's yours?
The other main content before the New War expansion is I think it's the Railjack update. This was some time ago.
Yeah.
And I remember when the first couple of months when it came out, people hated the system because it was too much. You had to grind too much or something. Also, I didn't really get what is the concern. So I just want to ask you, the Railjack system, why it was bad back then and how it has improved itself now.
Alright. Back then the company is very small. Yes, just to explain something, okay?
Yeah.
The company is very small. Okay, so when they try to announce something and then it created a hype, man.
Okay.
They announced something this big, right? The never before seen things that no other shooter does this, right? Space exploration, right? So it's kind of a big thing for the whole, like for a gamer to see. Like, oh, this is like a revolutionize of Warframe. A Railjack, your own spaceship. You can control your own spaceship to out it to combat. So when they create too much hype, the expectation of people increase immensely.
Immensely.
Yes, like by a lot margin. Okay, so when they launched the game, when they launched the update, it was terrible because how glitchy and broken the system is.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So first thing first, this game use peer-to-peer system.
It still uses peer-to-peer system, right?
Yes. Okay. One guy being the host, and then the other three connect to that particular player.
Okay.
Okay. So when you have that, and then you have a system that required everyone to be precise in the Railjack, it won't work there. There's a lot of glitch happening there. Character missing, model missing,
Okay.
and then everyone stuck in space, cannot move. Yeah, there's a lot of glitch. That's why player experience kind of heavily hampered
I
there.
haven't put by it. Yeah. Okay.
Heavily hampered by it. So it's not gonna receive well at that time. Yeah, but after an immense amount of updates, oh, yeah.
It's fun. It's really fun, is it?
After immense amount of update, they reduce the grind.
Okay.
Okay, I think they cut down the resources that exist for Railjack by half. Okay, so and then less glitches and bugs happening inside a Railjack mission, and then they introduce more type of Railjack mission, and then they make it easier to get your own Railjack for the first time.
For the first time. Okay.
Back then it was a
It was a
I
guild
would
thing
say,
lah. You have to
to
be
the
in a
point of
proper guild.
atrocious then.
Atrocious.
To the point of atrocious.
Atrocious.
To get your own first Railjack.
Okay, fair enough.
Now we say it's acceptable lah. What they promise is there.
Alright.
So only the kid then. Only the kid.
Oh yeah, forgot. You have to transfer out.
Uh,
And it will open for you. Yeah, alright.
yeah,
But
I would say Railjack is fine now. Railjack is fine now.
Railjack is fine now. Okay. So coming to the new expansion, the upcoming expansion, update, the new war. We saw what do you call the Grenier squad again? The nickname you call him, Rambo or something.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty.
Yeah, his army name is Carl 175.
I see. Call of Duty.
So it's Call of Duty.
It was very interesting to see that you can have your own Grenier squad, or at least that is what is being
Play from the perspective
yeah,
of Grenier,
Grenier,
right?
yeah. So I've not been excited for Warframe in a long time, but for some reason I'm excited for that particular update. So we're gonna see what's up with that. But so far, I just want to ask you, what are the theory crafters or theory crafting surrounding the new war? What do people want to expect?
It's either it's usually the ending of Lotus then.
Okay.
What will happen to her eventually?
What will happen
That's
to
what
her
people
eventually?
want to know. Yes. Yeah, because there's a lot of theory crafters say we might kill her. Some might say we just banish her. Some might say she might go back to her old form. Yes. That's what the result being anticipated most.
The end of the apa the
The story arc of
the story arc
Lotus.
of Lotus. Okay, yeah, such a sad thing lah actually.
I mean, it's fine.
By the way, guys, I really have issues with the transference model, the kits. They look so ugly. I have no idea why they haven't fixed this yet. A proper
I think the reason why. Okay, this is spoiler alert, right?
Yeah.
Just put spoiler alert ahead. So they already put in the new voice for the operator. Yes. And then apparently our operator gonna grow up. Yes, in the new war. Not by much, but still, at least 18, I think. At least
Okay.
18. By teenager years. And in the paradox, we're gonna be like a full-grown adults with beard and stuff.
Paradox is way far in the future, right?
I think it's kind of near because I think it will come with New War.
It will come with
They
New
have
War.
to- Yeah, because they have to. I think they have to introduce a new open world as well.
I see.
Yes.
It's very interesting.
It's the next anticipated update after Railjack.
Okay, understand. So I know this isn't much of a I would say content dive in yet, but this is just Faizal and I putting it for the record that what we are hoping for the game and what we are looking for in the new expansion. Most definitely Faizal will be playing and I'll be trailing right behind him because as much as I'm excited for Warframe and new content, I still have some base concerns of the issue of the game. Sorry, of grinding out day in day out. There is some issues on that lah, but I guess at the end of the day, that's what the game wants you to do. Basically, just to get better, get the parts that you want, get the weapon that you want, get the mods that you want, and then just min max your particular Warframe. So that's it from us this week. Is there anything else you want to say, Faizal?
Oh yes, I want to add up the last thing that you said just now, right?
Yeah.
Warframe has no meta.
Warframe has no meta.
That's I would say. Okay, most of the game that you see a multiplayer game, right, especially established over 4 years, already have an established meta, right? Yeah, Warframe quite have less of that.
Don't have less of okay. Basically it's up to you.
Basically it's up to you. If you think this Warframe is effective doing that particular content, go ahead do it. Okay? There's no one will like discourage you from doing so.
Yeah, I thought you play with a pub game that requires somebody ask you to do sequence in terms of how you press your powers.
Sometimes you're gonna get donut like that.
I get donut.
Okay. Sometimes you get donut like that. Okay, so you just take a joy out of it. You just take a joy from it.
Oh, right? Okay.
Okay. So that's part of the fun.
That's part of the fun. All right.
Seeing how you being more effective than the others, without them knowing what you're doing.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment of the game. That's how the game is actually, basically based on your creativity and what feels comfortable with you. Of course, there's a lot of tutorials and videos out there for people who just want to see if they can min-max a particular build or somehow how another player min-max their particular build. That's always freely available on YouTube or any other platform. So that being said, hope to see you guys around next time. That's all we have for this week. Do share and subscribe if you guys like content. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good night.